Hi, thanks for checking out part 2 of our video of how to repair a Gallagher fence energizer or fence charger, electric fencer, whatever you want to call them. It's a Gallagher M1500, the old style. This unit's probably from this particular model. The unit that I'm working right now is from early mid 90s, and we've done a bit of work to it already, but we found another problem we got to address. So it's going to take a little longer to fix than normal, but hey, it'll be a lot cheaper than spending $750, $800 on a new one. So if you got an old fence charger like this want us to take a look at, send it on in and we'll take a look at it. Alright, so what we've done so far, the unit actually works fine now, but, big but, so we fixed the board, put a new capacitor on here, replaced the thermal cutout. The old capacitor that was sitting there had a big old hole burned in the side of it. It's working, it's clicking, putting out like 9,000 volts like it's supposed to, but this board that sits right here, it sits right there, and they have this little wire soldered to here, which runs over this tab, right, this area here where you can see it's all burned up. So these are just 1/4" male spades on these transformers, so they just took a female spade connector. When they put that board on there, they just kind of plugged it on like that, which is not a big deal. It works fine. I mean, it's working. But when I pull that off there, this little tab, when I was cleaning on it, is it's holding on by a thread. It's about to break. So you can see it's real wobbly. If you can see that, I don't know. Let me bring it a little closer to you. It's just barely holding on. Look at that. It's like a loose tooth. So we gotta replace it. It's asking for trouble if it does indeed break. Let me unplug these two wires here. I gotta get this strap off here. The strap looked pretty brittle too. I don't know if it's... Yep, I knew it was going to break. Usually don't break that easily, but it felt pretty brittle. And it didn't take much. Usually you can bend them a lot more than that, but it's seen better days. Alright, so we're going to take... We don't need these plates anymore. The transformer I'm going to use doesn't require them. So we're going to cut this wire out of there because we don't need it. And then we'll... Alright, so we're going to put... I'm going to grab another transformer for it. This is the transformer that we're going to use in it. It's this one right here. It's from another brand, but it works perfect in these things. And it fits. That's the key thing. It fits in the case without much modification to anything. Now, it does not... what do we call it? It does not... it lays in there, but we've got to drill a hole through the case. A little spacer I use to support this so it stays in place, which is kind of permanent. Not permanent, but you know, stable. I'll use this little stand here. That one should work. So I do keep these plates because I can use them in other things. Alright, let me get the bit and a nut for it. There's the bolt I'm going to use. There's a nut that's going to go on top. So first thing I got to do is make sure this is nice and straight, the whole line, straight. Yep, should work. Alright, so it's going to sit right here. And a small drill bit to kind of get my pile hole started where I want to put it at, and we'll take a bigger drill bit. I need a new battery. And we swap batteries out. Alright, another thing I got to do is this little groove, this little plastic thing right here is kind of in the way. So let's go a little bit bigger than it. Chip it out of the way. Like that. And then you take the head of the bolt, shove it in there. Take that spacer, put that on right there. And then we'll take this transfer, slide it right there. Like that. And then we'll find that little nut. Oh, shit. Come on. This. There's that. Cut off the excess that we don't need. Then we'll put a couple of holes in the side of this case right here. And then go to the right of it. Alright, so these two wires are primary that go over to here. There's not a rhyme or reason which one's what. So we will attach wire to wire. We may have to make one of them a little longer. And I use butt connectors to tie them together. That's perfectly fine. It's not a lot of heat build up, so you don't have to worry about it arcing or melting or getting too hot or something. Oh. Okay, hold on. I should have I got ahead of myself. this wire's too short. This black wire here is too short. Alright, so we'll get a bit of wire. Crimp that on there. Oop, come on. Plug this wire on here, and then I'll get it to where I think I need it. Cut it a little long. That way we got plenty to work with and not have to. Don't want it too long, because then a bunch of slack or a bunch of pieces laying around everywhere. Right there. Actually, just make this hole just a little bit bigger, just for possible future repairs. Make it easier next time. Hopefully, it won't be next time, not anytime soon. Alright, now for this side, we need a couple of male spades. Crimp these on here. Here's this board. We're going to desolder and pull this burnt out bulb off. That doesn't have anything to do with the thing working, but it is kind of nice to have that red light. I mean, it's not a necessity, but it's there, so why not? And it needs to be done, so we'll go ahead and change that up. Come on, what happened? Alright, let's try it now. So this wire is going to plug in. That's broken too. Alright, well, we're going to see how this terminal right there is all burnt and arced up and everything. Focus. It's all burnt and broken. Well, we're going to not connect there, and we're going to connect right over here. So on this wire, came off. I want that's not being crimped very well. Oh well. We're going to take this wire, this connector here. Okay, that's nice and tight. Take this and we'll bend it out this way. Take it, plug it on right here. Just clean that real quick first. This will go up inside this hole right here, like that, and then this will plug on like that. Kind of like they had it before. Come on. Alright, let's take the main board, main module, where they call it, plug it on down here. Sure nothing's arcing anywhere. That shouldn't be arcing. Alright, let's put a tester on there. See what kind of spark it throws. Let's go across here. Use this wire. We're just going to go from ground to the hot terminal over here. Woohoo! Alright, so this one's done. God, hot unit. Good old school stuff, man. I'm actually gonna, cause that thing's barely doing anything. This white plastic thing. It's pretty brittle like the clamp was. See what it looks like from the outside when it's clicking. Make sure we can still see the lights and everything flash and light up. What? There. Yeah. Connection issue. Got a connection issue with the power cord. And I thought I heard an arc on the inside. How long is this video? 20 minutes. I hate making videos too long. Pull these off for just a second. They look good. I think it was that wire that was jumping up and over here. Ooh, there's where it's arcing at. Bad solder joint. Not on the one I did. Right there in that little resistor, I saw a little spark coming up every once in a while. So we're gonna heat that up. Fix that. We'll do the same thing over here. Turn the light off. Plug it back in. It's not arcing over there anymore. It's sparking shooting little sparks anymore. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's smack this board down all the way. Alright, what are you getting hung up on? What are you doing? Why won't you shut? This board went down all the way. All right, let's try this again after we did all that deal. Let's see, it ain't doing it now. Probably that two solder joints were probably what's causing the hiccup there. Well, there she blows, working like a champ again. Ready to go back and work hopefully another 25, 35 years. Alright, well that's it for this little part 2 of this video. Like I said, if we want to subscribe to the channel and look us up on YouTube on other videos we've got. And if you've got an old fence charger needs to be worked on, send it on in. We'll take a look at it for you. We get free quotes, 18-month warranty on anything that we work on. So this 30-something-year-old unit's got a 1.5 year warranty on it. You know, brand new ones are not cheap. This is probably a $500 unit, $550 maybe back in its prime when it was being sold. And they stopped making this model in 2002. And then they came back about 5 years ago with the M1500 model name only, and it's completely different unit on the inside. Nothing's the same. I mean, totally different computery looking on the inside. Good unit. Gallagher stuff is good, but these old school units are just like old cars and trucks, you know, just all mechanical, all old school electronics, you know, that sort of thing, and no computery crap in them. Got some digital components on the board, you know, like a SCR and thyristor, stuff like that, digital, but all the other stuff's all old school stuff. So fencerfixer.com is our website. There are links down below in the description area. But go to our website, fencerfixer.com. We also work in cattle scales and low bars for Gallagher and True Test. So until next time, see you guys later on.